So, yeah, everyone, wherever you're at right now, let's just take a moment to maybe wiggle or move or stretch out anything that feels residual, any tension, anything that you're coming in with from your day that maybe you want to set down for now. So take a moment to get acquainted with your space. If it would feel good to physically move your body, by all means, do that right now or at any point through this offering. And also importantly, this is an offering, this is an invitation, but the most important thing that you can do is honor your own body wisdom and listen to your own needs. So if you need to take the next 10 minutes just to tune in to exactly what you need to be caring for yourself and present, please do that instead. So if everyone feels okay on your own time and pace, I would invite you to come into a place of stillness if that feels okay for you. Or perhaps a gentle sway or movement. Allow yourself to feel the support from whatever you're sitting on, standing on, laying down on. Take a moment to feel how perhaps your feet or your hips are connected down into a floor or a chair. And notice how the floor and the surface that you're on are holding you and holding space for anything that comes up. And as we tune into our breath a little bit and our bodies a little bit, please know that you have resources of your senses outside of your body. So if there's anything in your space you want to look at to nourish you, by all means, please return to that thing. Notice its color and texture and shape, any important grounding meaning it has for you. Notice your walls behind you, or if you're outside, notice the space around you. I'm also going to bring in some properties of water and fire. So if you have a candle that you'd like to light to ignite your intentions, your commitment to being here, feel free to take a moment to light your candle. Or if it would feel good to grab a vessel that you can put some water in and place near your computer, almost like your computer is or your phone, almost like it's a portal. You can allow that water to symbolize a way to hold space, a way to allow things to be a little more fluid, where we can find some buoyancy, and maybe we can seep around things, flow with things, rather than trying to push right through something. So I'm going to invite us now to start to come into our breath a little bit more and into our bodies a little bit more, and listen again to your own body wisdom when you need to return to your space and tap in and out of your breath and in and out of your body. So for me, I know that I like to often start by taking a nice breath in and really just allowing that to be exactly how it is. Not trying to change your breath. Just start to notice. Is it shallow? Is it flowing? Is it expansive? Is it getting stuck? And as you notice your breath, without judgment, if you can, try to invite it to take up a little bit more space. A little more space through your head and your jaw. A little more space in your shoulders and neck. Through your throat, inviting your voice. Invite your breath out through your arms, fingertips. Allow it to fill up your chest and your rib cage. And root you down through your spine, into your hips and your low body. And maybe allow it to flow if it can, like a wave, or imagine it flowing like a wave, if that's accessible to you, out through your toes, rooting you down into the floor. And I'm going to drop in a few questions now. And the most important thing is to just notice. Keep noticing your breath. Notice what comes up. Notice your own body wisdom. Where have you been on this journey? What was your context at the time of making your commitment? Where are you now? Take a breath into that. Let it fill you up. Where are you going? What commitment did you set? And does it need watering? Does it need nourishing? Does it need community? What are things that you've learned along the way? What has been challenging? Where have you gotten stuck? Maybe any blocks that have come up. And with what you know now, is it time to recommit? Or is it time to shift your commitment? What has emerged? Take a moment to see if it feels okay to feel that in your body. What does your body know, not your mind? How does your nervous system feel? In envisioning new alternatives to white supremacy culture, we have to bring in creativity and imagination to actually create the change we want to see. What is the world you want to live in? Let's take a moment to set down all of what we think doesn't feel possible right now. Let that go with a big exhale or two. What can we make room for instead? We know that white supremacy culture doesn't want us to be creative, doesn't want us to be imaginative, it doesn't want us to slow down, or rest, or be in community. How do we start challenging that? And another nice slow breath in. I would invite you to drop in the question, what do you long for? I'm going to offer 2 gratitude notes and 2 affirmation notes. And create a little space to see how they might land for you, or if you might want to just let them pass on by. I am grateful for the capacity to hold complexity, complication, and nuance. I am grateful for the capacity to hold complexity, complication, and nuance. Just notice how that feels in your breath, how that feels in your body. I am grateful to hold dual truths. I am grateful to hold dual truths. I can trust myself. Go ahead and take another cleansing breath in and release what you can. I can trust myself. And finally, I can love and be loved. I can love and be loved. On your own time and pace, I would invite you to once again notice your connection to your seat or floor. Maybe allow a gentle sway or stretch to come back into your body. Maybe move your fingers and toes, and if your eyes were closed, allow them to gently open and first start to come back into your room. Notice your walls, notice your doors, or notice the sky. And whenever you feel ready, maybe just take another nice, nourishing inhale and exhale. And we will slowly return to our screens when you feel ready. Thank you all for taking time to set some intentions as we get started to connect to our breath.